Big Muzz back again, and you're not lazy, you're not even broken, you're just stuck in a cycle that's quietly robbing you blind. And that's why you've clicked on this video today, because you know it already. That's the reason that your business is plateauing. That's the reason that you're still drained every morning, even after you've had 8 hours of sleep. That's the reason that your bank account's not matching your hustle, because I know what it's like. You're out there putting in the work and trying to grind away in the gym, but your results aren't showing. And it's not from a lack of motivation, it's from the habits that you think you're getting away with. It's the smoking and the vaping and the drinking when no one's around. It's a little line here and there to help you try and get sharp. That late night scroll that turns into hours of junk food and porn. Because these aren't just small slips. You might think that they're small slips, but they're not, I promise you. They're the reason that you're not where you want to be and where you should be. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how you can break that cycle and finally start living like the man you know you could be, like the man you know you should be, like the man you know you will be. See, most men like us, we don't crash and burn in public. We collapse in private, behind closed doors. We fall apart quietly. On the outside, we're in shape. On the outside, it looks like we're doing all right. We're making sales. We're in shape, cracking jokes. But behind closed doors, we're trying to escape the life that we're supposed to be building. Let me just say that again. We're trying to escape from the life that we're supposed to be building. Because you don't need therapy. You need urgency. You don't need a support group. You need standards. Because you want to know what the truth is. The truth is you're not even average. You're better than average, but you're falling behind because of the habits that you keep letting slip into your life and pull you back. Because you're ambitious, you're hungry, you're fired, but your fire's being smothered by your own habits. So if you give me a second, I'm going to break it down for you clearly so you can understand it. Because these bad habits, the porn, the coke, the beer, the vaping, the smoking, the weekend benders, the takeaways, they aren't just unhealthy, because they're blocking your evolution. They kill your focus, they drain your money, they drain your confidence, because you waste your best hours every morning climbing out of a dopamine hangover, feeling like, oh, I've got to go for another day. Listen, I know what that feeling's like, but I've taught myself ways to pull myself out, and that's why I help other men do the same now. So you say you're going to smash the day, but your brain's that fogged and your drive's that low, and they chip away at your confidence. You know you're built for more, but your habits keep proving otherwise, and you start negotiating with yourself. Oh, just one more night, next Monday I'll stop. And every time you cave, the self-respect takes a hit. They rob your bank account. Because if you think the £10 a day that you're spending on your bad habits is nothing, that's £3,650 a year. That's probably 5 holidays. That's coaching. That's a better car gone. All because you're bleeding out in some little unnoticeable drips that you don't even notice because they're just happening bit by bit. Now imagine if you took that £10 a day, becomes 2 habits, then 3, then the snowball kicks in. Then you're wondering why life feels stuck, and you've been working so hard and you've still got no money, no results, nothing to show for it. Because worst of all, these habits keep you stuck at 60%, if that, because you're training what you think is hard, but your energy's cooked. You're working, but it's shallow and it's scattered. You might even be in a relationship, but you're not present. So how can your other half really be in love with the presence and the man that you are? Because you're not the man that you know you could be. They might be in love with the idea of who you could be. You can't connect, you can't lead, you can't build. And I get it, because I've lived that. Because I was a champion boxer, a top salesman, even a motivational rapper dropping music. But behind scenes, I was sniffing, smoking, vaping, and burning through my money like it couldn't run out. And do you want to know what? The kept ruined me. The coke kept me up, and I kept saying I'd stop, and then bang, I'd find myself spiraling again, staring at the ceiling, thinking I can't sleep, I've only gone and done it again. And then I nearly even overdosed, woke up covered in sick, thinking how I ended up here again. And that was the turning point. I didn't need therapy. I just needed to take a long, hard look in the mirror and start taking my life seriously, to stop bullshitting myself, to change my habits, get locked in, and become the man that I was already pretending that I was. And the beautiful thing is, once you pull yourself out of that dark hole, you can then share that energy, that inspiration, that motivation with others. And now that's why I help other men do the same. So if you're already watching this, maybe you're ready too. Start simple. Audit your vices, audit your bad habit, have a look around in your life, what's pulling you back, because deep down you already know. Just be honest with yourself, no filters. Where's your time, energy and money leaking? And pick the hardest one, the one that's draining the most from you, because you don't have to fix everything. Just pick one and win from there, and then build the momentum from there. You got to replace that poison with power. Let me say that again, replace that poison with power. Replace the smoking and the vaping with fitness, exercise, get in shape, cut the porn, read at night, build your mind instead of escaping, cut the chaos out and build systems, stack those wins, and don't stop until you feel your power click back into place. And if you need a simple starting point, go grab the free Limitless Man Blueprint in the link in my bio. It's no fluff, it's the same blueprint that I wish I had when I was trying to crawl myself out of the hole that I dug myself in. And other people have took so much value from it, and it starts that momentum building. And if something in this video hits you, drop a comment below, ask me a question, challenge me, tell me what you're struggling with. I reply to every real one who shows up. And if you really want to make a change, book a breakthrough call with me or one of the team. Your future self is waiting on you. Let's go.